What's up, you beautiful sons of Philistines? It's Phoenix the God. This is free shoes for Cinderellas. I have a blanket on me because it's cold as fuck. Dragon Ball Z, bitch. Today we're gonna talk about karma. Karma. What the fuck? A lot of times we think of karma as because the only time karma's gonna do this is if you do this. Imagine spitting straight up. Right? That hoe's gonna fall right into your face, okay? Now, imagine when you spit up, the fucking loogie gains mass with momentum. And as it goes higher, it gets bigger. And it don't matter if you stay in the same spot or if you move around a little bit, it's gonna follow you. That motherfucker's got tracking device, heat signal, DNA tracker. You understand me? Now, whatever you spit up is gonna come back. Oh, hold on. Let me tell you why. Karma is not just a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker, but it's not just a motherfucker. It has a purpose, okay? It works in harmony. It's like that teacher who you really didn't fuck with in high school, but they pushed your motherfucking ass, and it's like, oh, I hate you, but I got an A in your shit. That's what's up. Try to take time to think about what you do before you do it. When you feel your intuition poking at you, and it's like, okay, hold on, before you do this, and you can do what you want, but before you do this, no, there's coming back. Once you recognize karma, and once you recognize the cycles and the patterns, and you start recognizing yourself coming up in different people, you start realizing things that you do, the other motherfuckers is doing, that you're like, I don't necessarily like the way that feels. Well, motherfucker, take notes and try to really dive into your karma. Try to look at your life with unbiased eyes, and that's just difficult sometimes because when your feels is attached to shit, it's hard to see clearly. Grounding is really, really key. You could do what you want, motherfucker, but if you want to get in touch with yourself and try to eradicate some of this karma through some wisdom, motherfucker, then it's gonna require some quality alone time. We talk about this a lot. I talk about this a lot. I talk about this a lot, yo. Alone time is not just sitting by yourself looking on Instagram, motherfucker. Quality alone time is when you sitting intentionally working on something with yourself. You meditating, or you're drawing, you're painting, you're dancing, you're singing, you're creating, you're building, you're growing, you're healing, you're forgiving, but you're doing it with intention. So take a look at yourself. Maybe, get you a blunt, maybe get you a glass of wine, sit down with some binaurals or some waterfall sounds or some rain sounds, whatever the fuck it is for you, it's gonna get you there. And just reflect on your life and see yourself, yo. See yourself. Pull your ass out. Like, how when you take shrooms, it kind of pulls you out away from your ego, and it kind of breaks that motherfucker down so you can see yourself. Okay, use that shit. All right, use that shit because you already have it inside of you. All right, look at yourself from an unbiased perspective and see how you've truly been affecting other people. Ask yourself these patterns that maybe a lot of people have told me the same kind of thing, or maybe I've experienced the same kind of relationship over and over again. Okay, nigga, what have you been doing in that tango? Like, what has your moves been, motherfucker? And have you switched them up at all? Have you noticed that you've been bumping into motherfuckers, elbowing niggas by accident on the dance floor? That could be a clue. Just try to look at yourself, man. Try to look at yourself for real. And if you don't want to keep repeating karmic cycles, then you're gonna have to look at yourself for real. So do that. Don't just try it. Do it. Sit down with yourself, man. Sit down with yourself and get real. Stop being afraid of yourself. And this is free shoes, motherfucker. So if the shoe fits, feel free to tie that motherfucker up. Lace it up. Put a little double knot in that hole. You do a skippity scab and clip your little heels, and then move your motherfucking ass on. And if it don't resonate at all, the shoe don't fit, goodbye. This is just for anybody who's dealing with the same kind of thing that I'm dealing with right now. Breaking karmic cycles. Yo, Yo, sometimes you gotta fuck up, yo. Like, sometimes you gotta lose some shit. Sometimes you have to bump your head into a wall. Sometimes you have to make that final mistake and break the camel's back so you could fucking understand what it is that you've been doing. And that's okay. Hitting rock bottom is a-okay, and I want you to know that. Because when you're there at ground zero, there really ain't shit that you can do but pick your ass up. You can't fall no further. You can't, like, you can't trip no motherfucking deeper. You know, you can sit there and you can cry if you want. You can feel sorry for yourself if you want. You can lay in your face if you want. But the only productive thing to do at that point is to pick yourself up and start looking around, cleaning up at the foundational level and reestablishing some shit. Actually establishing some boundaries and putting some foundational spyware in that motherfucker. Keeping the Smith motherfuckers out of our minds. You know what I mean? Take control of what you can take control of. Take control of what you can take control of. One more time. Take control of what you can take control of. There's a lot of things that aren't in your direct line of power, but you can take control of you. And you can start making sure that you get enough sleep, you get enough exercise, you get enough sunlight, you get enough food, you get enough water, you get enough rest. Okay? You can make sure that you are doing what makes you happy. You can make sure that you are following your intuition. You can make sure that you are trusting yourself, loving yourself, forgiving others, being kind to yourself and to others by extension. Take control of what you can take control of and watch the fucking world change around you. Venus to God out. Free shoes for Cinderellas. How?